being out like that, and which I thought that was pretty cool for them to throw that constructive criticism at me. And what I did was I insulated this, and then I put this protective covering on the outside, which makes it look a lot neater than just a copper wire just swirling around like that. Now the guys that did this, I don't know what they was thinking. They had this going through here, so I had to remove that, separate that. That definitely was a big no-no, and I don't know why they did that. That didn't make much of a sense. And also I had to mount this, because this was, I don't know if you can remember in the last video, this was hanging down like that, a little loop. So I mounted that so that could look a little more taped on and professional, nice and tight, because I'm doing all of this for inspection. Don't want to fail my inspection by wires and things hanging and looking like it's all loose. So I'm happy with this this gray water tank that I ordered. This is a beauty. She's a beauty. It's a T1000, so it's 10 gallons to my 5-gallon fresh water. But this is a beauty. But I'm gonna have to go back to the hardware store, get some connectors for this. This is a small female, maybe about an inch. The ones I have are bigger and they won't fit. So I'm going to take this box, this tank, to the hardware store. And I'm going to take it in the store so I can test out different sizes, male and female sizes that'll fit for this. Also for this, need a connector, because the connector that I bought a brass connector, and it does not, it slides right in that hole. So I bought a 1/2 inch connector, so I don't think that I need a 1/2 inch. I need something bigger, maybe 1 inch. I just added this fuse, inline fuse holder on my battery, because you gotta have that. So I just want to make sure that everything jumps on, comes on the way it comes on. Then I'm gonna continue to neaten this up a little bit too, by putting some protective covers over the edges. I wanted to wrap in electrical tape, but I might just put the protective covers over it. Still might have electrical tape over it, but then protective coloring, so I can, you know, I guess as far as inspection, they'll know this is hot, this is cold. So I just want to have things. I also bought these little see these little guys, these little adhesive wire holders. So I'm gonna clean it up in here real good. Slide this on. Clean it up in here real good and run this wire along the wall. Make all that look nice and neat. I definitely need a battery holder. I wanted to go with a nice battery box, but I'm thinking about getting a battery tray, because it's going to be hard to get the battery in there. With a battery box, I would have been happier if I could have found a smaller 12 volt, but this 12 volt is a large one, which I would rather have a large one so I can pull, you know, more power more efficiently, and also the life expander. See, they say it lasts longer, so that's what I was told. So it's best to have a bigger one. So with that being said, I'm thinking about getting a battery tray, but I don't want the inspector to say, well, hey, this battery tray is not good enough, especially with being right next to a water tank. So I'm still in the process of thinking about that, because if I do get a battery box, I'm gonna have to assemble that box in there and do the best I can to get this heavy battery inside that box. And pray to God I don't need a battery for a long time, because it's gonna be heck getting it out of it. But other than that, this is pretty much what I'm doing so I can pass inspection, tidying up everything, making everything look right. I'm gonna add this off and on switch. Now I'm added some of these adhesives on here so I can mount that also, because I'm trying to do things without drilling. I do have drill and self-drilling screws, but I don't want to drill anything to anything. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to do my best to either mount this onto the wall of the cart, or I might not. I might mount it onto something else, so it'll be away from that wall. I doubt if it'll shock me or anything, as long as I mount it correctly. It'll be protected, because it does need another. I need to figure out something on this side. Shouldn't be too hard though to figure it out. Just a little bit of thinking time, maybe take a break or whatever. But I have been cleaning up this back side to the hot water heater and the pump, making things look a lot more neater and not look so crazy with just the pipe, the regular copper pipe just hanging out. But yeah, so I'm gonna fire this baby up in a little bit and make sure I don't have no spatter. Hot water's pumping out like crazy, and I will get back with you shortly. Alright, so we have temporarily hooked up the battery, and let's see, we got cold water coming out here. Nice, good. Hot water, okay, just heat it up. Give it a second. Alright, water's hot. Yeah. Let this hot water run for a moment. Oh yeah, she's getting hot. So what I want to do when time for inspection, let this water run for about a minute. So running out of, oh, that water hot. We got a little bit of spatter because I think it's running out of water. Yep, she's running out of water. Alright, so let's turn everything on. With that being said, there's no more water in the tank, so I don't want to damage my pump, but it's working good. Water's getting hot. So until next time, y'all be blessed.